Hello, my darlings. All right, so I am going to gloss my hair today using the generic, these are like the Shazy Q line. They were all reduced, so I was like, why not try it out? It's only a gloss, so it's not really anything that's going to be too drastic, but I thought let's play, let's experiment. I miss doing my own hair, so I thought, why not? I mean, I cut my bangs, so why not continue to do more stuff to it? Anywho, so I picked up the color 9NB, which is natural B. I'm trying to think of what for Shazy Q.
Brunette. The B is for brunette.
And then 7NB. So I put the 9 and the 7 together, and that's going to make a really nice, pretty light blonde, or kind of like just a really mid-range blonde. It says beige brown, and honestly, I love beige. I think it's like a good merriment to my hair. Let me show y'all. I do have a little bit of oil. This is also like, I don't know, 4th day hair or something. And normally I don't wash it on Sunday because I work out on Monday. And it's going to get really sweaty with the sauna and all that jazz. But we're going to do it anyways because I'm impatient and I just didn't want to do it Saturday. I was cleaning a lot. Alright, these are the two I'm using. And these are 1-to-1 ratios. So I'm going to do a 10 volume. It's just a deposit. If I had a 6 volume, I'd probably use that. But you only need a deposit color. You don't need to lift or anything. I do have some grays, so I'm going to try and also touch those up. And I may, that'd be really hard to do. So I'm going to try and use, I don't think it's going to do anything to my grays, to be honest, because it's only a 10 volume. But leaving it on a little bit longer, maybe starting with just this area and then starting at the bottom, we're gonna see. We're gonna try. And I really wish, I know Brad Mondo's never gonna watch this, but I really wish he would do like a tinting video. I tried to look some up, and he does T18 work. What would it work on? So he's done more of that kind of style, or like tinting instead of toning. Now I understand this doesn't say toner, but it's a gloss. So it's kind of like a toner. It's going to not lift your hair or lower your hair, but it's going to deposit color, which is what a toner does. So tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a gloss is like a toner. Instead, it enhances whatever hair is. Anywho. All right, let me mix these up 1-to-1 ratio. I have my bowl, my brush, and my scale. So we're professionals over here. I've only been doing this for 10 plus years. I'm not a hairstylist. Never been licensed to be a hairstylist. I do want you to know that. Whatever you take from me is literally a pinch, a grain, a tiny thing of salt. All right, let's get started. Then the 7, and I think I may mix really quick a formula for just the top of my hair, and then I don't know if you're seeing that or not.
Here I am just making up the formula, doing the lighter, kind of mixing up the two, but with a more of a higher volume of 13 volume, just to put on my roots so it's a little bit darker. And then I'll be mixing, you can see here, I'm trying to show y'all the top of my head and me just putting it on there. Honestly, it's not a big thing. It's just literally top of my hair and trying to like get in there with the brush to get the other half. So now I'm just mixing up equal parts of this 7NB and 9NB and mixing it with a 10 volume. This is actually Schwarzkopf, that developer that I'm putting in there. And then mix, mix, mix.
So now I'm ready to do my hair. I have a clip that I'm going to clip my hair up with. I have a mirror. It is not placed on the wall. I'm pretty much doing this blind, but again, it's a gloss. It is not something that is going to really get messed up. I feel like it'd be really kind of hard to mess up a gloss. So we are going to do it. Really, I'm just focusing on my ends because this hair in the back, you're not going to
see. You're not really going to see all this hair that's dark in the back where they haven't highlighted it.
It's dark, so you're not really going to tell. All right. So we're going to slap this on and pray I don't get it on my rug. So, we're totally going to get it on my rug. I'm going to have to put something. Actually, I'll just take the, oh, look, I already got it. I already got it on my rug. But it's normally taped down, but we put new floors in the, in here. So I didn't tape it back down, and I have not a really big issue to really have it. Could use gloves. I'm not. I have them. But again, there's blonde up underneath here, because if you have a really good hairstylist, they will put blonde because you put your hair up, and I put my hair up every day to work out. And I love how it looks underneath. It looks blonde. So like the interior of my hair from underneath my crown, so like this whole area right here doesn't really have that much blonde in it. So it's not really going to do much to this. It's so funny, my hairstylist texted me and was like, hey, so we're back in the salon, just let me know if you need anything. And I'm like, oh, I just miss doing my own hair. I screw up my own hair. I have fine, normal hair. Like I don't have an absorbent amount of it, but I also don't have a thick amount of it. But I don't even know if I have thin hair. I think I have thin hair when I bleach it. I feel like everyone does. I usually don't talk a lot in these videos, and I rather dub stuff over. So either I will dub this over or I won't. So again, not a tutorial. This is for funsies. We're gonna see how this looks, how it works. It's a gloss, so I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think it's permanent. I looked for non-permanent hair. Oh, I forgot to take that off. So I'm hoping, it says pH balance in AC, so it should be good. Like honestly, it really shouldn't harm my hair. And I am trying to grow my hair out as healthy as I can while I'm doing stuff to it, because I like doing stuff to it. So, I mean, I know there's some people that's like, oh my gosh, how could you do that to your hair? Like, you were so brave. And I'm like, well, I grew up, my mom did it to her hair, but it was with box. And she still uses box dye, but without ammonia, because doing it so many times, she actually has an allergic reaction to it now. It bothers her scalp and definitely her ears. So I'm not really worrying about it getting on my underneath, because honestly it's not gonna make that bit of a difference. Look at this. This scares me. It scares me. But I do want to make sure I get it underneath here, because I put my hair up. And I want to make sure that it's all even, because that is the biggest thing, is to have even hair. Because if you don't have even hair, it looks treacherous. And I always hate when my blonde highlights start growing out, because I don't think it looks very good. I absolutely hate seeing blonde highlights grow out. All right, I'm going to stop talking to y'all. I'm going to do my whole head, and then I'll be back. This hair is like sticking in my eye. All right, so I'm on the last leg of my glossing, and I want to make sure that I have all of it in my back and everything. So let's make sure. It's just a gloss. I honestly don't think it's a big deal. It's all in there now. So now only have this much left, which is pretty much fine. I'm gonna add a little bit of 9 to make this front piece a little bit brighter. Probably, let's see, how should I do this? Let's just put it on it, right? Let's see how that looks. I really don't want it to get in my eyes, so we are gonna just put it to the side. Here we go. And there we are. All right, so I have to let this set for 20 to 30 minutes. 20 minutes up to 40 minutes for gray hair, which this has been sitting on longer, and that's why I wanted to put it on first, so it would be on it the longest. 15 minutes with a cap and applied heat all over. And this isn't bleach, so I can apply heat. I shall be back. Bye, guys.
Okay, so I just got out of the shower and it is a bit darker than what I was thinking it was going to be, but I am excited about the darker, to be honest. I do, and I will go back. I'll get more highlights. I already know, because I always get highlights for the summer. But I have pretty much 2 months with this, and I'm so excited. We'll see how it looks tomorrow or tonight, whatever. All right, it's the next day, and I blow dried my hair a little bit, so it's a little bit crazy. But as you can see, the bangs are very brown, no more blonde. They're very even, which is really nice. And the bottom is kind of like a tint of blonde. I mean, this is going to wash out over the next couple of weeks, months, so I'll keep you up to date on how it washes out, how fast it washes out. I only wash my hair 2 times, maybe 3 times a week, depending on how sweaty I get in the workouts. But as you can see, it covered up just a teensy bit of my gray. You can still kind of see it. But, you know, it gives me brown. Everyone in my workout class was like, you look different. Your hair is darker and you've bangs. And I was like, I know. I have bangs now. So anywho, but I do like it. Oh, let me show you the back. It's just different. And I miss being blonde, but also I did want to be more brown. So that is it. I do enjoy it. Let me know what y'all think. Or I do like glossing. I will do that again. As you can see, my hair is a bit shiny, but it's also because the underneath is light. So it's catching it very, very nicely. I will do this again. I will probably do it with a gloss like 9 VB or maybe like a 10A. That way it gives a little bit darker of a hue, but cancels out a lot of the orange because my hair still has more orange in it from when I went red, which at least this part and down has a very different variation. But all right, I'll stop talking your ear off, but I do like this. So this is how I kind of wore my hair. I mean, of course I sweated a lot more, but it didn't work out. So it's cute. I'm gonna put it up just because I don't feel like doing anything with it. All right, bye guys.